वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि पदं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Plus you can repeat Vasudevendra Yogendram Svagena Pradam Gurum Mumukshunam Hitarthaya Tattvabodho Vidhiyate.
Vasudevendram Svagyanapradam Gurum Mumukshunam Hitarthaya Tattvabodho Vidhiyate.
Karana Shariram Kim
Karana Shariram
Nirvachya Anadi Avidya Rupam
Anirvachyadi Anadvidya Rupam
Shariradvayasya Karanamatram
Shariradvayasya Karanam
Satsvarupa Jnanam
Satsvarupanyanam
Nirvikalpakarupam
Nirvikalpakarupam
Yadasti Tat Karana Shariram.
Yadasti Karana Shariram.
Is there a break in my voice?
There is a bit of lag in the sound, Guruji. Audio is getting a bit of lag.
That will become all right, but your side there is...
No, sir, not from your side. It may be so happen in our side also.
Okay. So when I keep talking continuously, I think the problem will not be there.
Yeah, okay.
Mute your mic now. So, Karana Shariram Kim, this is a topic we are saying now. And we know the whole Viveka, the analysis is with regard to Atma, Anatma. And that is done with the help of Shruti. So, with the help of Shruti, an analysis between what Atma is and what Anatma is. That analysis, that inquiry we are doing. Because there is non-understanding or wrong understanding, the aviveka, therefore we need viveka. Viveka to clearly discern what is what. What is Atma? What is Atma is who am I? Who this I is. Because the I is superimposed with the attributes of Anatma. Similarly, Atma, the Chaitanyam, is considered to be the attribute of Anatma. So there is a paraspara, a mutual identification, mutual superimposition. Therefore, vichara is important. So therefore, vichara, when we say vichara, we do vichara only when there is wrong understanding or no understanding. When we have ajnanam, with regard to a thing, then we have to do vichara. But ajnanam may not be a problem, but if ajnanam leads to wrong conclusion, then it's a problem. Samsara is a problem because of the wrong conclusion. The ignorance leading to wrong conclusion, that becomes a cause for the problem of samsara. Therefore, for samsara nivritti, the wrong conclusion, and therefore the ajnanam has to be removed. That is why the vichara is. So, Atma, since it is taken to be stula, sukshma, and at the karana level also. So therefore, now the author discusses what is this karana shariram. So therefore, karana shariram kim. This definition is an important definition. It is highly technical also. Certain descriptions of karana shariram is very technical. So you have to be with all your ears to understand what it is. Otherwise, it's karana shariram. You may find it difficult to understand. There are 4 descriptions. 4 descriptions is not the descriptions of you. 4 descriptions is regard to the karanam, the cause, that is ajnanam. This ajnanam, that is avidya. This avidya can be removed only by doing vichara. So, we are doing vichara, atma vichara, jnana vichara. By atma vichara, we remove this atma avidya. So, avidya is, when we say avidya, in the context of Vedanta, avidya meaning ajnanam, It refers to Atma Ajnanam, Atma Avidya, not knowing the nature of oneself, the Atma. That is called Avidya. That is Ajnanam. So, this Ajnanam, this Avidya is also considered to be a Shariram. It also considered to be a Shariram. This Shariram is the cause for the Sukshma Shariram and Stula Shariram. From Karana Sharirat, Sukshma Shariram, and Sukshma Sharirat, Stula Shariram. Similarly, when it resolves, Stula Shariram resolving back to Sukshma Shariram and Sukshma Shariram to Karana Shariram. This Avidya being Karana Shariram, when the Avidya is removed, when Ajnanam happens, Avidya is removed, Karana Shariram also is dissolved, therefore the person becomes free, Muktaha. This is how it is going to be presented. Karana Shariram, since it is a Karanam, therefore it is called Karana Shariram. Karanam for what? Sharira Dvayasya Karana Matram, which we saw in the last class. It is a bija, the seed for the cause of the two Shariram. So therefore it is called Karana Shariram. It is Karanam, Avidya Karanam, and the Karya is Sukshma Stula Shariram. They are the Karya, the product. So Avidya is this Karana Shariram is being Karanam. Therefore, Karyam, the product, is Sukshma Stula Shariram. Therefore, the bija, the seed for the manifestation of Stula Sukshma Shariram, it is in Karana Shariram. And the seed, the bija, is Ajnanam, Avidya. Therefore, Avidya. Therefore, this Avidya is going to be talked about. The first definition, Anirvachya Anadi Avidya Rupam. Anirvachya plus Anadi, Anirvachyanadi, Anirvachanadi plus Avidya Rupam, Anirvachanadya Vidya Rupam. First is Savana Dirga, then Yansandi. It is difficult to read, that is why I split and read that. You have to see the words. Anirvachya Anadi Vidya Rupam. We will come to that part of the definition of Karana Shariram later. The last class we have seen Sharira Dvayasya Karana Matram. Then the next description, what we can take is Nirvikalpaka Rupam. Nirvikalpa. Nirvikalpaka Rupam. Now, we have seen Karana Shariram is the cause. Now, anything which is the Karanam, which is in the causal form. Anything which is in the causal form, in what state it will be? Like, for example, if you take the tree, Vriksha. Vriksha is the Karya, the product. The Karanam of Vriksha is the Bija, the seed. The whole Vriksha is contained in a causal form in the seed. A Vriksha has got parts. It has got huge trunk. It has got branches. It has got sub-branches. It has got roots. It has got leaves. It has got flowers, fruits. So many things are there. A vriksha, a huge vriksha. So vriksha has got angas, the limbs are there, parts are there, but you don't see that those parts in the bija. The whole vriksha is contained in the bija, but you don't see the manifestation of vriksha in the bija. So the bija, in the seed, the whole vriksha is an undifferentiated form. The whole vriksha is contained in undifferentiated form. That is called nirvikalpaka. Vikalpa meaning divisions. Nirvikalpa, no vikalpa, that is no divisions. A tree has got many divisions, many parts are there. Those divisions can you see in the seed, in the bija. The divisions can be seen only in the manifest form of the seed, which is vriksha. The divisions cannot be seen when it is in the unmanifest form, that is, when the vriksha is in the unmanifest form, in the form of the seed. Vriksha is nothing but the manifestation, differentiated, manifested form of the seed. Seed is nothing but undifferentiated, manifest form of the vriksha. This is the definition of vriksha and the seed. So, bija, the seed, the karanam, vriksha, the karyam. The karyam is savikalpaha, differentiated. It has got divisions. The seed, the bijam, it is nirvikalpaha, kalpakaha, it is undifferentiated. The same way, now extending this to the shariram. So now you know that which is in the karana avastha, in the causal state, it will be in undifferentiated form, no vikalpa, no divisions. Therefore, extending this to shariram, sthula shariram has got divisions. It has got divisions. A gross body has got head, legs, hands, stomach, so many parts are there. So many external parts, internal parts. So it has got divisions. It is differentiated. What about Sukshma Shariram? That also has got. We saw Saptadasha Kalabhihi Saha Yat Tishtati Tat Sukshma Shariram. Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, Pancha Pranadayaha, Manaha Cha Ekam, Buddhischa Eka. 17 components. Therefore, divisions are there, differences are there. Therefore, it has got differences. What about Karana Shariram? Karana Shariram, which is the Karanam of both these Sharirams, that is Sukshma and Sthula, it doesn't have parts. It doesn't exist in differentiated form. It has got no vikalpas. It has got no vikalpas, no differences, no differentiation. That is called nirvikalpaka rupam. That is called nirvikalpaka rupam. No vikalpa. Vikalpa free. Vikalpa free. So nirvikalpaka rupam. That is one description of karna shariram. So karna shariram is that which is the cause for the two sharirams and which is in the undifferentiated form. Two descriptions we have seen. Then the third description, before seeing the third description, let us have some introduction to the vichara, atma vichara. As we discussed, we do viveka vichara. Why we do viveka vichara? Because there is aviveka. Therefore, only viveka vichara we do. Aviveka with regard to what? Aviveka with regard to the reality. Aviveka with regard to my swarupam, my nature. Agam Shuddha Chaitanyam. I am pure consciousness, free from any attributes, free from any adjectives. I don't have any properties. I am not available for objectification. I am not available for growth. I am not available for decay. There is no coming and going. So whatever you know about a thing in the world, that is not there for Atma. So I came, I gone, I went. This is not the truth of Atma. This is with regard to the objects of the world. Shariram also an object. But we say I came, I go. Atma came and Atma went. Where can Atma go? If Atma is not in one place, it can travel. Shariram can travel. It can travel by transport. How Atma can travel? What transport is needed for Atma to travel? What transport is required for Vayu to travel from one place to another place? Atma is Sukshma even than Vayu. It is a Karanam for Vayu. That which is Karanam is all pervasive. It must be more pervading. Atma being the cause for everything, it must be all pervading. Therefore, there is no place where Atma is not there. And that Atma is taken to be limited because of this Shariram. That is Aviveka, Ajnanam. Aviveka with regard to my Swarupa. So whatever we know about Atma and the knowledge, all the knowledge of Atma is restricted to the knowledge by which we measure the Anatma. Therefore, all the Anatma attributes are superimposed on Atma. Therefore, there is, why it is super? Because of Aviveka. Not Viveka is not there. Viveka is not there, therefore there is a mistake, there is a confusion. Like you see a snake. Don't see a snake really. You see a rope in the dark or semi-darkness. The light is not there. Light is sufficient light being not there. You see a rope, Rajju. In the semi-darkness, you see a Rajju, a rope. Now, rope is in such a position, such a shape, that it looks like a snake for you. That looks like a snake. Now, Rajju is taken to be Sarpa. Sarpa Jnanam is there on what? On Rajju. Where is Sarpa? Sarpa really not there. Rajju only is there. But you have Sarpa Jnanam. Rajju Jnanam not there. On Rajju, on the rope, the Sarpa, the serpent, is superimposed. What is the reality? The truth is Rajju, the rope. On the Rajju, the Sarpa is superimposed. Now you beat the rope. For you it is not the rope. For you it is the snake. So you are killing the snake. Can you really kill the snake? Where is snake to be killed? That is Aviveka. You are, because of not seeing the things clearly, mistaking the Rajju to be a Sarpa, the rope to be a snake. There is a confusion with regard to them. Therefore, Aviveka, because of Aviveka born confusion, the wrong understanding, the whole action is being done. whether you kill the snake or not, but you are disturbed, your heart palpitates, you are afraid, all the emotional agitation happens. This is samsara. So the confusion is what? Confusion is mistaking, because of the confusion, mistaking that which is not really that. Same thing here also. The samsara confusion here, the samsara is also because of this confusion, the confusion being mistaking Atma for Anatma and Anatma for Atma, mistaking this Sharira, Mana, Sangata for Atma, this Ajnanam, this not knowing what Atma as it is and Anatma as it is, this Ajnanam is a cause for Aviveka. Ajnanat Avivekaha, Jnanat, Ajnanat Avivekaha. When Jnanam, clear knowledge is there, then Viveka will be there. Or when Viveka is there, clear knowledge is, clear knowledge about Atma is seen, is seen, is understood. Therefore, we need Viveka. We need Viveka to arrive at the knowledge. This is with regard to anything. When there is confusion, we need Viveka analysis, discriminative analysis. Therefore, the root of Aviveka is Ajnanam, and here it is Atma Ajnanam. So, Atma Ajnanam alone is the cause. Therefore, the confusion. This confusion, therefore, this confusion, that is Aviveka born Ajnanam. This Aviveka born Ajnanam is with regard to everything. Is with regard to everything of the world. This Viveka born Ajnanam is this Aviveka born Ajnanam. The Aviveka born Ajnanam is because of Atma Jnanam. This is with regard to everything in the world. Atma Jnanam alone is a cause for Atma Ajnanam is the cause for this is Aviveka. This with regard to the objects or the things of the people of the world, you have got certain Aviveka. And the cause for this Aviveka is Atma Jnanam, self-ignorance. So, from self-ignorance, Atma Jnanam alone stems this Ajnanam with regard to the things, the objects of the world also. Therefore, see, for example, you see a thing as something different from what you are. You see a thing, that thing is available for object. As the thing is available as an object for your objectification. If you really analyze and do the analysis of the object, really the object doesn't exist. Now, let us take the tree, Vriksha, as an example. You do the analysis of Vriksha. What is a Vriksha? Vriksha has got so many parts. It has got trunk, it has got roots. So many parts are there. The trunk is not the Vriksha. Root is not the Vriksha. The branches, so many branches are there. Which is Vriksha? Branches are not the Vriksha. Leaves are not the Vriksha. But everything come together, put together, it becomes suddenly a Vriksha. Then you see the Vriksha is a reality. But Vriksha is really not a reality. Vriksha doesn't exist. What exists is only the trunk, roots, all the branches, what you see. And if you do further analysis of the branches or the leaf also doesn't exist. If you take one leaf, leaf has got so many parts. Under the microscope or the analysis, you will see so many parts are there. Botanical names are there. So what is the leaf? A leaf is also put together. And leaf has got further cells. The cells are also put together. So it goes on and on. So where is Vriksha? There is nothing really called Vriksha. There is nothing really called leaf. So what exists is only Brahma. What exists is only is Bhagavan, Ishvara, Atma alone. So because you don't know, you don't have the Atma Jnanam, therefore the Vriksha becomes a reality for you. But really Vriksha is not real. It is not Satyam, it is unreal. It is as unreal as the mirage water. On analysis only, you you can understand. So, therefore, the knowledge of tree may be in the empirical world, in the Vyavahara, maybe that knowledge is empirically true. It has got empirical validity. But from the Paramarthika Drishti, from the absolute standpoint, really there is no Vriksha. There is no mountain. There is no river. There is no body also. We don't have the body. The gross body, where is gross body? Gross body as, when you say gross body as to be you are, I am this so and so, this body. Where is this body? Really the body itself? Which is body, you tell me? The parts of the body are the body. The body is mithya. Because the parts are put together, it came to existence. When the parts disintegrate or separate, the body disappears all of a sudden. Then what remains? The disappearance of everything, and that which doesn't disappear, that is Atma. So, therefore, this Ajnanam is with regard to everything. So, to get Jnanam, what Jnanam? Atma Jnanam. Where should we start? That is a question. That is the question. From where should we start the analysis? Should we start from the prapancha, the external prapancha, bhagif prapancha? Can we start the analysis from the bhagif prapancha? Bhagif prapancha has got so many things. So many things, so many objects, so many jivas, species are there. How will you start the analysis? And seeing things as different from each other. It is because of you. You see, you are the seer. Therefore, instead of starting your inquiry from the external world, you start the inquiry from you, from inside. If jnanam is there, then you will not see another thing, a second thing, being different from you. As different from you will not see this Dvaitam, this subject-object difference, objects being many, the cause for the knowledge of the objects as different is because of the knowledge which the subject has. So instead of attacking the object, you do vichara with regard to the subject, which is you. Therefore, vichara has to start from inside. If you start from vichara from outside, since so many objects are there, then the vichara will never end. You will complete the vichara of vriksha, then mountain will come. Then after that, the river will come. So many people are there, relationships are there, everybody will come one by one. How long you will keep on doing the vichara? To dismiss that they don't really exist. They don't really exist as different from me, to understand that. Because the perception of difference is because of Atma Jnana. So better start the vichara from inside. That is called Atma Vichara, that is called self-inquiry. It is because of Ajnanam only the differences are seen. Because of Ajnanam, only the differences are seen. So, to resolve the differences, where should you start the vichara? Vichara should start from inside. Therefore, any amount of inquiry to the external world will not solve the problem because the inquiry will never end. The more you investigate the external world, the more you will discover, the more ajnanam you will discover, the more ajnanam, and therefore it will be a never ending thing. Atma Jnanam cannot be resolved with the analysis of the external world. Therefore, the internal, that is you have to be inquired. You have to be inquired by yourself. Only Atma Jnanam can resolve confusion created by Ajnanam, Atma Ajnanam. Therefore, only Atma Jnanam alone will put an end to our endless pursuit for the truth with regard to the reality. Therefore, if you want to know the truth, you don't have to go around the world. As long as you search for the truth outside, so long you will not be discovering it because you are excluding yourself. You are excluding yourself, therefore it will not be discovered. This is what the story of the palam, which the fruit which the Narada brought, and there was a competition between Ganapati and Kartikeya. Kartikeya, I mean the competition, whoever comes around the world will get the fruit. So Kartikeya immediately mounted upon his Vahana peacock and started quickly covering the world, the prapancha. Whereas Ganapati, he did Jagatah Pitaro Vande, Parvati Parameshwaro. They are the Karanam. The Jagat is not different from them. The Jagat which is created and the Karanam is Parvati Parameshwara. Karya is not different from the Karanam. So if you circumambulate the Karanam, it is equivalent to circumambulating the Karyam. Therefore, he did Pradakshinam of Parvati Parameshwara. Atma Pradaksham, that is called Atma Pradakshanam. So, that is the story tells you. That story tells Vichara, where you should start the Vichara. Prapancha Vichara and Atma Vichara. What Kartikeya did is Prapancha Vichara, but on circumambulating the world, it took time, long time. Whereas for Ganapati, in no time he got the Palam, which is Jnanapalam he got. So Atma Vichara, to gain knowledge. Atma has to be inquired, not the prapancha. Since you are the truth, you are the satyam, the truth of everything. To know a thing, you have to know yourself. So knowing yourself is knowing the truth, and the truth, being the truth, it is the truth of everything. Therefore, you have to be inquired upon by yourself, Atma Vichara. And when you do the Vichara of the external prapancha, you are excluding yourself. Therefore, the truth cannot be known when you exclude yourself. You have to include. Include means you are the truth. Therefore, Atma Vichara, you have to inquire the nature of your Swarupam. So, therefore, Atma Ajnanam has to go, and it will go only when Jnanam takes place. What goes away is only Ajnanam. On the vichara, what goes away is only ajnanam. Now, this ajnanam, if you want to understand ajnanam, how can you understand this ajnanam, this ignorance? If you understand the vastu, the atma, there is no ajnanam. There is no ajnanam. Ajnanam is always always there with regard to a thing about which you know, not completely, partially. Ajnanam, when you know a thing completely, there is no ajnanam. Understand? If you know a thing completely, there is no ajnanam. Ajnanam is there only when a thing is not completely known. It is partially known. It means partial knowledge, partial ajnanam. Half knowledge. Half knowledge is always dangerous. Even to know that I don't know, you should know. Therefore, knowledge always is there. So, ajnanam is always of something which you know, but we have to supply, not completely. So, ajnanam is always of something which you know. There is no ajnanam until you don't know there is ajnanam. Right? As long as you mistake, as long as you mistake, you see a snake in the rope, the ajnanam is there. Snake is not there, but it is seen. The snake is ajnanam. Once the ajnanam of snake goes away in the wake of rajju, jnanam, then the rajju, the rope, is seen as a rope. So what really happens is the false snake knowledge goes away. So knowledge is there, but the knowledge is not complete. It is wrong knowledge, in fact. How can you understand a snake which is not? If really snake is there, it cannot go. But you see the snake. But now, how will you understand a snake which is really not there? We are not interested in knowing snake. Please understand. We are not interested in knowing snake. We are not interested in sarpa jnanam. Sarpa jnanam, in fact, it is sarpa ajnanam, which is because sarpa not there, that we don't know when we see the snake. Therefore, sarpa jnanam is there because I am afraid, but what is really is not sarpa, that I don't know. That my fear is because of my knowledge of the snake, but that is not real knowledge, it is ajnanam, sarpa ajnanam. But the cause of the fear is my perception of the snake. Therefore, are we interested in knowing snake, or are we interested in knowing rope? We are not interested in knowing snake. We are interested in knowing rope, because rope knowledge alone can remove this snake knowledge. Therefore, we are not interested in knowing avidya. Please understand. Avidya being the cause of samsara, we are not interested in knowing avidya. We are interested in knowing atma. Atma is covered by many wrong conclusions, and we are interested in knowing Atma. Therefore, all these wrong conclusions have to go. Therefore, we are not interested in knowing Avidya, we are interested in knowing Atma. Avidya really cannot be known. You cannot know the snake. You cannot see the snake. You cannot see the snake after the knowledge, I'm saying. You cannot see the snake. You can see the rope. The rope is Jnanam, Atma. The snake is avidya, cannot be known because it doesn't exist. So you want to know the thing that doesn't exist? No. Avidya is not a substance. It is there for the time being. In the wake of Jnanam, it goes away. Sarpa is there for the time being. In the wake of Raju Jnanam, rope Jnanam, Sarpa Jnanam goes away. Sarpa Jnanam is not a substance. That's avidya is not a substance. Why? Because it is there for the time being and therefore for that time it causes problem. Only as long as it is there, it can create problem. As long as I see snake in a rope, I'm afraid. All the palpitations happen. My heart palpitates, my body perspirates. This is as long as avidya is there. Avidya is there, there is samsara. When you see the snake, you don't see the rope. Snake is there. Will you start analyzing the snake, or will you start analyzing the reality of the snake? The snake is not real. When you analyze, snake disappears. All of a sudden, snake disappears. And you will see rope. When you see snake, rope is not there. When snake goes away, rope is seen. Now, tell me, does the snake have to go away really? If the snake has to go really, then there will not be anything. Rope will not be there. Does the snake have to go away really? No, only the false knowledge of snake has to go away. The superimposition of snake on the rope is like a cover. It's like a veil which has to go away. In the wake of Sarpajnanam, rope knowledge, the snake knowledge goes away. So really, you don't have to do anything to drive away the snake. You don't have to search for the stick or something to beat the snake or drive away the snake. Not required because it is not there. So what you have to bring is you have to bring the torchlight, bring more light. That is jnanam. So that you will have rope knowledge. Similarly, Atma avidya is there, Atma ajnanam is there. This Atma avidya has to go. Atma avidya has to go. You don't inquire when did this avidya start, because avidya did not start at any point of time. It is anadi avidya. Avidya is beginningless. You cannot say when did it start. When did it start? You cannot say. But on the wake of jnanam, this avidya goes away. When did this snake knowledge started? Snake knowledge. Snake knowledge, it is there. You see the snake. Snake knowledge is there. But on the wake of rope knowledge, snake knowledge goes away. So, avidya doesn't have a beginning. You cannot say when did it start. You cannot say when the dream started. In the dream world, you have to see, in the dream world, when did the dream start? You cannot say. It doesn't have a beginning. But dream ends. When you have a fearful, a dream which is a threatening dream or something, immediately you wake up, the dream ends. You wake up to the reality, the waking world. Dream goes away. Dream disappears. So similarly, avidya, when did it start? We cannot say. It was there. That is why you see the snake. When did it start? It is not answerable. But it can go. That wrong knowledge can end with the knowledge of the rope. So, how it will go? Do you have to chase it away? No. You bring knowledge. You bring vidya. Vidya is the light. Vidya is the prakasham. In the wake of knowledge, Avidya goes away. In the wake of the light, torchlight, snake goes away. Where was the snake to go? It all because of your perception, wrong perception. Now the snake has gone and you feel relaxed. So, snake knowledge is avidya, anadi avidya. On the wake of jnanam, it goes away. So, therefore, anadi avidya, vidya meaning knowledge, avidya means na vidya, na vidya means no knowledge. No knowledge means, please understand, it is not the absence of knowledge. With no knowledge is not absence of knowledge. There is a huge difference between the absence of knowledge, and opposite knowledge. Avidya doesn't mean absence of knowledge. Here some technical thing is involved. The word avidya is a samasa. It's a compound word in Sanskrit. Vidya is na vidya avidya. Na vidya is avidya. Na vidya, that is a vigraha vakyam. Vigraha means the expansion of the compound word avidya. It's na avidya, vidya. That avidya, that is added to give a negative meaning. In fact, we do add that to many things like dharma, adharma, we say. So, dharma, adharma, kshara, akshara, dhanam, adhanam. So the when you add, it gives the opposite meaning, the negative meaning. The negative meaning can be in the sense of absence or in the sense of opposite. Other meanings are also possible. That is Samskrita Vyakaranam. Okay. When you say dharma, opposite of dharma is adharma. Remember, it is opposite of dharma. Adharma, if you say a person is adharmika, it means he is doing actions which are opposite to dharma. He is doing things which are opposite to dharma. It is not the absence of dharma. It is opposite of dharma. If dharma is absent, if adharma is also absent, then it's not a problem. But absence of dharma is not a problem, but opposite of dharma is a problem because it hurts a person, it hurts the world. This is dharma, adharma. What about dhanam, adhanam? Dhanam means wealth. Na dhanam, adhanam. Opposite of wealth or absence of wealth. How do you take? Dhanam is wealth. Na dhanam is opposite of wealth. Is there anything opposite to wealth? No. There it is absence of wealth. So rich people have money. They are dhani. They got money. Poor people, they have got something opposite of money. No, they don't have money. There it is absence. There it is absence of wealth. Similarly, roga. Roga means sickness. Aroga means opposite to sickness. No, absence of sickness. Absence of sickness. Aroga means absence of sickness. So, no sickness. Absence of sickness. It means the person is not sick. Doesn't mean he's healthy. Remember, the person is not sick. Doesn't mean he's healthy. Sickness is not there. So, roga, aroga, there is absence. So, opposite of something when we say, it can be in the meaning of absence. It can be in the meaning of opposite. In those meanings, the words are there by adding the negative particle a. In Sanskritam, it is there. Technically, we say this the pratyaya, the suffix, a particular suffix is added. It's called nanj pratyaya. Nanj pratyaya can be added virodharthe in the sense of opposite, or can be added in the sense of absence. So here avidya, vidya and avidya. Avidya is absence of knowledge or opposite to knowledge. That is the question. If there is absence of knowledge will not create problem, because we have got absence of many knowledge. Knowledge is not there. Knowledge about many things are not there. Knowledge about many things. We are not all knowledge to know everything. We don't know so many things. We know only a little. In Sanskritam itself, we don't know everything. We know only a handful. Therefore, there is absence of knowledge. If it is opposite to knowledge, then it will hurt us. If we take it as avidya to be opposite to knowledge, then opposite jnanam, contrary knowledge, will hurt. You are standing in the bus stand. Let us take this example. You are standing in the bus stand waiting for the bus. There are so many buses going to. I've got buses, I've got different numbers going to different destinations. You don't know where all the buses go. That is absence of knowledge. Now, you want to go to a certain place, thinking a bus to be that which will take you, you get into that. But that is not the bus. You thought it is, but it is not the bus which will take you to the destination. So that is opposite knowledge. Because of opposite knowledge, you had to reach the other destination which you not intend to go. So opposite knowledge created problem, whereas absence of knowledge did not create problem. There are so many buses were going, and those destination you don't know, that did not create any problem. But you thought a particular bus, the number will take you to the destination, and you got into it. That is wrong knowledge. That wrong knowledge created problem. So understand, absence of knowledge is not the cause for trouble. Not knowledge, not knowing, that not this the opposite knowledge. Yes, opposite knowledge only create problem. So samsara problem is because of avidya. It is not the absence of knowledge. It is opposite to knowledge. Atma ajnanam. Ajnanam about Atma, which is opposite of ajnanam. So jnanam ajnanam. Jnanam is knowledge. Ajnanam is opposite to that. So therefore here it is nanch. Nanch in the sense of the negative particle, in the sense of opposite. When we say opposite, then in the gain of the knowledge, the ajnanam goes away. In the gain of knowledge, ajnanam goes away. Whereas with regard to a thing where you have got absence of knowledge, there you have to learn the thing to get rid of the absence of knowledge, the ajnanam there. So there is a difference. This is a technical discussion which we need to understand. Therefore, avidya is not absence of knowledge. If there is absence of knowledge, then you will not see the sarpa at all. First of all, you will not see sarpa on the snake. Remember, you see sarpa, that is opposite knowledge, opposite to rupa. Therefore, only jnanam comes and remove the snake knowledge, and You see, it gives you the rope knowledge and you become free. So, Ajnanam can be removed by bringing the light, because darkness is there, Ajnanam is there. For this darkness to go, Ajnanam to go, you have to bring Jnana, Deepa, Jnanam, the light you have to bring in. So darkness and light, are they opposite? Or light is, or light, or darkness? Darkness is the absence of light. Darkness is not the absence of light. Darkness, between darkness and light, there is virodha. When light comes, darkness will not ask permission. It goes away immediately. Opposite. This is a subtle thing to be understood. Therefore, you bring knowledge and that which is opposite to knowledge disappears. Therefore, Ajnanam, between Ajnanam and Jnanam, the relationship is virodha. Jnanam is the virodhi of Ajnanam. So, Ajnana virodhi Jnanam. You understand this sentence? Ajnana virodhi Jnanam. It means Jnanam destroys Ajnana. Jnanam destroys samsara. That is called moksha. Moksha involves knowledge. The knowledge destroys Ajnanam, ignorance. In the wake of knowledge, in the wake of the destruction of ignorance, what happens? You see the reality. Now the reality is as though covered by a veil, as though covered by a veil, and that veil, the veil gives you a wrong perception. A wrong perception, because of wrong perception, that is samsara. Now samsara is virodhi. Samsara is ajnanam. Therefore, this ajnana virodhi is jnanam. So bringing jnanam, this ajnanam goes away. Therefore, jnanam, therefore moksha. So, therefore, it must be clear, the absence of a thing is not the cause for any problem. Only the opposite of the thing, that only creates problem. That in the context of this jnanam, ajnanam doesn't mean absence. Ajnanam doesn't mean absence of a thing. Ajnanam means jnana virodhi. It is opposite to jnanam. That is why in the wake of jnanam it goes away. So that statement will be very clear. In the wake of jnanam, when something goes away, therefore that thing must be jnana, that thing must be a virodhi to jnanam. Ajnanam is virodhi, opposite to what? Jnanam. Therefore, only in the wake of jnanam, ajnanam goes away. If there is no virodha relationship, then in the wake of jnanam, ajnanam cannot go, need not go. Why should go? Ajnanam and jnanam both simultaneously will exist. That is not moksha. That is not freedom. Right? Okay. So, we have to discuss. This is an introduction to the description, the first description, which is Anadi Avidya, Anirvachya Anadi Avidya Rupam. Anadi, I explained what is Anadi, beginningless. That further can be explained. Anadi, you will see. I will try to explain more on Anadi later. Avidya, important. The important word is avidya. Avidya, we use the word avidya frequently in the Shastram. What is avidya to be understood? So it has got some technical things and has to be understood that I explained. And we will see. If you have doubts, we will see. We will discuss on that in the next class. It's an important thing to be understood. If that is not understood, then it will create a further misunderstanding. Okay, so important definition. Anirvachya anadi vidya rupam. Karanashritam is anirvachyam, cannot be categorically said, defined, and it is anadi, it is beginningless, and it is avidya rupam, that is on the wake of vidya, this goes away. Therefore, avidya, in the form of avidya, ajnanam, ignorance. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanta Shanta Shantihi. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवादः गुरुजी।
धन्यवादः गुरुजी। धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवादः.
ధన్యవాదాలు.